Oh, Brian disappeared.
And we're gone. And we're live. Welcome back to another Corona Geek here, where we talk all about mobile app development using Corona SDK. I'm your host, Charles McKeever, and today this is Corona Geek 140. Can you guys believe that? I mean, it's insane. I can't believe it. It's 140. I mean, it was just the other day we were like, yay, 140 shows, yay. I mean, 100 shows, yay. Now we're like 140 shows. It's insane.
It's accelerating.
It is. So joining us today is a special guest, Richard Brook, all the way from the UK. Richard is the developer of TaskPad Plus, which we have dubbed AKA a non-game application. And he's going to talk to us about that today, and we're going to get all into the details of his experience working with Corona SDK to create something that's not a game. So that's going to be an interesting conversation. And we're also going to add on to our memory matching game. So if you've been following along, we have created cards. We've looked at how to flip those cards. We've arranged them in a grid pattern on the game board. And today we're going to look at how to match cards and figure out if they're the same or not. If this little piggy matches that little piggy. So it should be a good conversation. It's like, what?
There's no piggies in this game.
When did farm animals get into our game? I don't know.
Let me like a Swift find some piggies, just to say.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, you know, the interesting thing, just to recap the conversation, was that when you were showing us how the game pieces get created, you left it open where people could use fruit, evenly shaped fruit, or they could use, odd shaped piggies, or they could do whatever they want. So you've left it very flexible for people, so they can create the game that they want to create.
They can create an adult version if they want.
Whoa! Wow. Okay. Adult Swim all of a sudden. All right.
It's still a whole new level. But back on track.
Yeah. I won't even mention the farm animals anymore. Hey, so if you haven't had a chance to check out Corona Geek 139, do go check it out. It was published last week. You can find it at youtube.com/CoronaGeek, along with all the other programs, all the other hangouts that we've published there. And if you haven't been following along, we are done with April's Corona Geek games. So for April we played Ketchup's Bounce, which is a game that I would say is extremely challenging, and the high score winner of that is Shane Ayers. So yay, Shane!
Yay.
Shane got 45 on this game. I don't know if you guys have. I know that I think that the panel has played it, but if you haven't played this game already, you will know. If you played it for just 10 minutes, you will know what an accomplishment 45 is. And
please, can we choose a game where I can get past like 3?
Well, we're gonna talk about that in just a second, because we do need to choose a game for May, and I'm open to suggestions. I got a couple of suggestions, but we'll see what the panel thinks. So I want to say thanks to Jason Schroeder, to Sergey Lurg, and John Armstrong for playing along. I think that Shane and Jason were battling it out within the past few days. They kept going. They kept publishing 18, 19, 24, 25, 27. I mean, they were back and forth, and then finally Shane killed it at 45. So congratulations, Shane. So I'll be contacting you. You get a $50 gift card to the retailer of your choice, and we'll get all that worked out behind the scenes. Now for May, we've got a choice. You guys can suggest something. I'm totally open to that. But I also thought we could play Mr. Jump. But the only problem with Mr. Jump, it's only available on iOS. So I don't want to leave any of the Android guys out. So for that, we could play Spring Ninja, which is also by Ketchup, which would be another. And I think Spring Ninja is actually extremely hard. Ed is waving his hands furiously.
Negatory on the Spring Ninja. That's hard.
That is really hard. That's like brutal.
More hard than Jump.
Yeah, it is. It is.
2 jumps on the Spring Ninja, I'm dead.
Okay, so maybe Spring Ninja is not good. Mr. Jump, though, is iOS only. You guys got any other suggestions of games that are...
I got another one. I'm looking to see if it's on Android. It's called Boom Dots. It's by the same company that made Zigzag Boom.
Boom Docs?
Yeah, Boom Dots.
Dots. Okay. So yeah, look that up and see because we need a game for May, and it's got to be it's got to be something that we can have a score for. Okay. So Boom Dots.
Yeah, it's on both.
All right. Let's do Boom Dots. We'll put a link in the show notes. And
this is a game that we could actually remake if we wanted to.
Oh, sweet. Maybe we'll do that at some point. That'd be fun. But yeah, that'll make it available on iOS and Android, and everybody can play along. So, but if you want to play Mr. Jump, that's a good game as well. It's a hit right now in the Apple App Store.
I suggested this game too because I could get more than like 5 points on it, so I have some possibility of actually playing this game.
Right. Okay. Well, there you go. There's Boom Dots. We'll put a link in the show notes. So that's the game for May. So all you have to do is play for high score, take a screenshot, a picture, a cave drawing, whatever, and you go post it over at facebook.com/coronageek. And if you are chosen as the high score winner at the end of the month, then you'll get a $50 gift card. It's that simple. You can get paid to play games, so to speak. Okay. Look at there. There's the link. Community news. Anybody on the panel have anything they want to share? No?
Not quite. I got a big announce coming up, but it's not quite ready for release.
Oh, tease.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'm very excited about it, but I don't want to do it until it's perfect.
No. Well, I'll tell you what. For anybody who is into that summer read, they need a book or something that they take on a vacation with them, or replace that mystery novel that they just finished off. Go over to burtonsmediagroup.com. You can find a whole selection of Corona SDK books there, and there's everything from beginning, if you don't know how to program, up to more of a textbook-like books that you can actually use to instruct other people on mobile app development. So go check it out, burtonsmediagroup.com. Lots of good stuff there, and Dr. Burton does a great job of keeping those books up to date as the SDK changes, which we all know changes all the time.
There will be a new update. I will be pushing out a new app update over the summer, but don't let that hold you up on going ahead and getting started working with the Corona SDK and getting the books. The updates are free.
Yeah, as always, we want to emphasize that if you buy something now, you will get the update when it comes out. So Dr. Burton's great about that. And also there are lots of examples. So it's not just like, hey, here's a republishing of the SDK documentation. It's more like, here's a project from beginning to end, and when you get done, you'll have an app. So,
and for the most part, I've tried to go in and I've read over the API documentation which most of us have when we're doing development, and I've tried to go in there and restate it in a very different way that might be more beginning programmer friendly.
That's a good point. Brent does a good job of
yes, he does.
Making sure that the documentation is usable. But just keep in mind that most of this stuff comes from engineers who are kind of like, they don't want to write notes to begin with, because they're busy doing other things. And so, yeah, having it stated in more of a user-friendly kind of way is
hopefully an educationally friendly way.
Right.
That's my goal.
And in a way that things build on each other. I think that's important too, right? It's not just isolated islands of pockets of information, but also just sort of.
Right. I have laid the textbooks and all the books out in a manner that should be very friendly to learning how to develop mobile applications and going over the basics of things that you need to think about when you're developing a mobile application. And it may take a little longer, but you're going to have a better app.
Okay, excellent. And Ed, when do you think you're going to have more details for us? You're gonna just leave us hanging in the wings there?
I will definitely be able to make an announcement on Monday next week.
Is it a game? Is it an SDK?
I'll tell you this.
Is it bigger than a bread box?
Re-release of my most popular free product with paid features too. So there's the free version, which has got a lot of stuff in it, and then there'll be some paid stuff too. See, that's the part that I'm trying to balance right now. Is I'm trying to balance showing the paid parts and explaining that these are paid parts, but the rest of the bulk of it is free stuff.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, good. We'll look forward to that on Monday then.